Hi guys! First of all, sorry for the sort of bad lighting that's going off. I thought being on an early shift that the lighting would be nice outside so I could use natural lighting, but apparently it's decided to rain and thunder and everything else in between, so I'm using lights and stuff to try and get some lighting, so I apologise if the lighting's not all that great. So today this video is going to be on Helen-E cosmetics. They are a brand that I don't think get enough sort of recognition in the beauty community. So they sent me a couple of products to review and I'm going to do it today. So this is the brand Helen-E, as you can see, and they sent me this Stage Eyeshadow Primer. It's the ultimate staying power for beautiful vibrant eye colour and definition that lasts, so that's pretty good. Then they sent me two of their glitter pots. This one, which I can't remember the name of, but it's a beautiful lilac-y colour. I apologise for my nails, they always chip at work. So this is a beautiful purple colour, but it's sort of got like silver sparkle in there as well. It's really nice. And then this one is called Spasrkle. I don't know if that's the name of it, or, you know, if they're just called sparkle glitter pots. But this one is like a mix of every colour you can imagine. So that, and then they also sent me the fixing gel, and what a wonder this is, really. I haven't opened this one because I had bought this one like a couple of weeks before they actually sent it to me, so I haven't opened this one yet, but I have got another one somewhere. I can't remember where I put it, but I have this, and I used it the same way that I used to use all of my MAC Glitter Brilliance in. I would just dab it on top of eyeshadow and hope for the best. But needless to say, I ended up with fallout all over my face. I looked like a walking glitter ball. It was ridiculous. So now I've found the wonder that is fixing gel. Yeah, I'm going to get onto that in a minute. First off, I'm going to talk about the eyeshadow primer. Now the primer is fantastic. I have no problem with it whatsoever. I think it retails at £9, I believe. All prices and everything are going to be linked down there. So yeah, this is sort of a flesh-toned primer, but it is quite thick. I'll show you a little swatch of it. You only need the tiniest amount, seriously. That would probably do both eyes. So as you can see, it's just a sort of jelly sort of consistency, but as you rub it in, it goes to this beautiful sort of sheen. It also would work as a concealer as well, I noticed. Like if I have redness and like you can see veins and stuff on my eyelid. It's a bit weird, but this covers it up perfectly, so you could just use it as a concealer by itself, which I think is really, really nice. I didn't think that this was gonna like suit my skin tone, but it matched really nicely, as you can tell, because you can't really see it on there anymore. So yeah, it's really good for that. As for keeping eyeshadows in place, I have no complaints whatsoever. Did exactly what it says on the tin. It hasn't like moved any eyeshadow at all. It literally is just there all day. It's really good. It's also talc free, paraben free, fragrance free and oil free, so if you've got oily eyelids like I have, this will be good for you. So that's really nice, I like that. It's a little bit thicker than like other primers that I've used before, like the Urban Decay one and the Too Faced Shadow Insurance and stuff like that. It's a little bit thicker, which I do like, and you only need to use the tiniest amount, so thumbs up for that one. I'm going to be using that all the time now, so thumbs up for that one. Then to the glitter pots. So we've got this purple one, and the silver. Ooh, loads of colours on. These retail at $4.99 each. I know that because I've already bought this one. And yeah, they're sort of like MAC Glitter Brilliance, but they're sort of like cut into bigger pieces, if that makes sense. I've got a MAC Glitter Brilliant here. This one is, what's it called? Transparent Teal. And I don't know if you're going to be able to see this, but you can probably see all the like glitter little particles floating up into the air. But MAC Glitter Brilliants are the finest milled glitter that you will ever see in your life. Well, most of them are. Some of them are like bigger chunks, but I love MAC Glitter Brilliants so much. And the only problem with MAC Glitter Brilliants is the fact that they are that finely milled that, I don't know if you can see it, but there are little particles flying everywhere, so you will end up getting fallout on your face. No matter what you're doing, really, you are going to get this everywhere. So it's just everywhere in the air at the moment. So that is one problem that you have with the Glitter Brilliants. You don't have that problem with these because they are thicker, sort of bigger chunks. Let me open this one up for you. So they are thicker. I keep using that word thicker, I don't know why. But yeah, they don't fly up into the air, they don't like get everywhere, so that is definitely a plus for these. This one also is quite a good dupe for MAC's 3D glitter. As you can see, it's all different colours, but this one, unlike most MAC ones, this one is actually finer milled than the MAC one. MAC 3D glitter is really chunky. That's probably the reason why I didn't like it that much. I did like it, but I couldn't really use it because you can't use it on your eye or anything like that because it was that thick. I keep using that word thick, and it's not really a good word to describe glitter. They were bigger pieces of glitter. This one, as you can see, they are pretty small. So if you liked MAC's 3D glitter, then this one is definitely a good dupe, but it's definitely smaller chunks, so you can definitely use this on your eye. Of course, it's all cosmetic grade glitter, so you can use it on your eyes. As you can see, I've got this one on my eyes at the moment, the purple one. I've got it over the top of a Famous by Sue Moxley eyeshadow, and they work really nicely together actually. And yeah, so if you're wondering how to keep the glitter in place, this is a godsend. Yeah, if you use these without this, as I found out the first time that I used the one that I bought of this, you will end up with glitter everywhere, literally. I thought I'd apply it like I do with the MAC Glitter Brilliance. I always apply it with a big fluffy brush. This one's got something on the end of it. But yeah, big fluffy brush. I always use that because I think the glitter doesn't get too embedded into the bristles, so it's easier to get it out on like a denser brush where it's a little bit more difficult. And it's really easy to just sort of pad it onto the eye. And yeah, usually when you do that without this fixing gel, you'll get most of it on your eye, but throughout the day it will sort of all descend down your face and you'll end up looking like a glitter ball, which I did the first day I used it, which is a shame. I always like glitter that stays. I think that the MAC does stay a little bit better on its own, but that's probably because it is a little bit more finely milled. But if you have this fixing gel, I've got no idea how much this is, but the link will be down there to how much it is. The fixing gel is a godsend, literally. Basically what you do is you apply your eyeshadow, or whatever you want to apply, the normal way that you would, and then it comes in like this tube that's like a lip gloss, but it's not. Basically you just sweep it over where you want the glitter to be. I was worried about doing this at first because I thought that it was going to like rub off all of my my eyeshadow, but it didn't really move it at all, which quite impressed me. So you dab that over your eyelid, and then I did what I normally do, fluffy brush, dab it into it, and then pat it onto... I can see that I've got some glitter in my hair from the MAC Glitter Brilliance that were in the air. So anyway, dab it onto the eyelid, and you know, you can add as much or as little as you like. I added quite a bit, so I wanted a glittery look. So I've been wearing this now for 9 hours and it hasn't really moved. It's not quite as vibrant as it was this morning, but it is definitely still there, and it hasn't really descended down my face. So I'm moving around and I'm not really seeing any. I usually see like little glints. I think I've got a little bit here, but that's to be expected really. So yeah, it has really stayed in place. So yeah, if you're a fan of glitter, and it does take a little while to get it to build up on the eyelid, that's sort of the only downside that I could think of, but if you've got the time in the morning, then it's definitely worth it. If you're picking up one of these, I'd say go for it, but I would get the fixing gel as well. Or if you've got MAC Glitter Brilliance, this would work really nicely with it as well, because I don't know if MAC actually do a fixing gel for their Glitter Brilliance, so if you want your MAC to stay in place, then this fixing gel. For the primer, works really well. I don't think there's anything really distinguishing it that much from other eyeshadow primers, because they all pretty much do exactly the same job. But yeah, if you're on the lookout for a new eyeshadow primer, like you've just run out of an Urban Decay one or whatever, then I'd definitely give this one a go, because you really don't have to use that much at all, and yeah, I really like it. So that is my little review of the few Helen-E products that I got sent. Thank you to Helen-E for thinking that I would do an alright review. I'll see you all again soon. I hope you liked this video, and I'll see you all soon. Adios.